So, the start of play just ended, and yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, first and foremost, I want to apologize if I speak like this. It's because it's almost midnight and everybody's sleeping, so yeah. I guess I could turn this into an impromptu ASMR video. But anyway, so we start off with Helldivers 2, and in my notes I wrote yawn. I really didn't care about this game, I just watched something else. Little spoilers, a good chunk of these games I didn't care. Now for the second game is Stellar Blade, which I guess it looks good, but that's a hard skip for me as well, because to me it just reeks of Devil May Cry with no difficulty setting, stuck on hard, and yeah, I just don't want to play that one. As for the next game, honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it got leaked, but the leak said something completely different, because they said this was going to be Sonic Generation Remaster. They did not include anywhere that Shadow was going to be involved in this. And other than being the closest we'll ever get to a new Shadow game, as I've written in my notes here, yeah, I did play. Everybody knows that everybody knows that I did the playthrough on Sonic Generations, and yeah, I am excited to play it. I have no idea if I'll do a playthrough, but maybe it depends. Now for Zenless Zone Zero, one of the games that made by Hoyoverse, I went, God no, yeah, that's a hard skip for me. Same thing for Foam Stars. Basically, Square's answer quote unquote answer/rip off of Splatoon, and I wrote this will flop 100%. And then we got Dave the Diver for, I guess, the Godzilla deal. I guess it's a DLC, a Godzilla themed DLC for Dave the Diver. And yeah, I also wrote, I don't care for this one. So yeah, let's continue on. And the disappointment continue on, because next up is V Rising, which is a I guess 2.5 dimension game that I honestly, it's one of the games, it's the type of game that my sister would have reviewed. But yeah, I straight up don't care about this thing either. Now, next up we have two Slime Sale games, one with a short message and two a tease about something to remake. For the short message, I wrote, is this fucking PT? Because yeah, this game just absolutely feels like this is PT. This is what PT is, what PT could have been. I mean, I cannot exactly say how PT could have been considering Kojima is out, but yeah, this feels like PT but completed. And of course, the tease about Silent Hill 2 Remake, which I wrote in the notes. Does anybody have any hope for this? Because I have a friend and he has no hope for that game. So yeah. And then there's Judas, which is, for fantasy purposes, Bioshock, but with less budget. I mean, it makes sense. It's made by developers of Bioshock. They definitely made a new studio. But yeah, this basically feels like Judas, but with less budget. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad, but yeah, I honestly never played Bioshock. I did a Bioshock 2 on Xbox 360. My brother did play it, but I never touched it, and then we sent it back to GameStop. We showed it back to GameStop. So yeah. Then we have two VR games, Metro Awakening and Legendary Tales. Now for Metro Awakening, yeah, it's a Metro game, so whatever. As for Legendary Tales, I wrote, holy fuck, scary mods look better, because, yeah, that looks like garbage. Like, what the fuck is that? It looks so fucking bad. Oh my god. I really hope there was some alpha footage, or at least some raw footage, because no way in hell that actually looks like this. I mean, again, scary mods look better, and that is a game from 2011. Now we have Dragon's Dogma 2, which I don't care. Rise of the Ronin, which also I don't care. It's actually, I forgot to mention that Stellar Blade and Rise of the Ronin were, and Death Stranding 2, I want to say. I spoiled that. One of the games list is Death Stranding 2, but yeah. yeah, Rise of the Ronin. Okay, so still played Rise of the Ronin and Death Stranding 2 were the games that had the most time spent on the state of play. And Rise of the Ronin, yeah, whatever. It's another game that I simply cannot care enough. And same thing for Until Dawn. Yeah, this thing has been pretty much a major disappointment up until now. And then finally came Death Stranding 2. And yeah, I will say that I am kind of excited for this game. I mean, I did play the first one from start to finish, and I did unironically enjoy it, except for the part in the finale where Kojima just goes completely batshit insane and has no idea when to finish the game. But yeah, I did like Death Stranding 1, so I'm definitely looking forward to Death Stranding 2. And then, continuing on with the Kojima stuff, his announcement of totally not Metal Gear Solid 5. I mean, espionage action game, that's basically Metal Gear Solid, but for copyright reasons, it isn't. So, yeah, I guess there's that. I wrote Metal Gear Solid 6, but also wrote, or what 5 could have been had Konami not gotten in the way of Kojima. Maybe. And then the video ended with the announcement of a new state of play next week, focusing on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I am definitely looking forward to because I absolutely love to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I love the remake, and I really want to know what Square did with Rebirth. And that's basically it for this state of play. Overall, this was pretty bad. This was pretty garbage. And yeah, I cannot wait for next week to see more info on Rebirth. And of course, since this was pretty bad, I cannot wait for the next Nintendo Direct. With that being said, I'm out of here. See ya, folks.